Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico, Greg Oates are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, start.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Red. 60 Eagles, 60.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. He's inside the 40. Saquon Barkley. And he is unstoppable. He goes all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. They go play action with Mayfield. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Rolling right. Now he'll air one out. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Mayfield to throw. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Gibbs. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal. Down in the red zone, designed quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Gibbs. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
Give credit to this defense, Mike. Their back's against the wall, and they're standing tall so far. Nothing on those first 2 runs. We'll see what the offense has in store now as they bring up third down.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. To the pylon, he's in. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Detroit. His second rushing touchdown of the year. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. Tyleik Williams, first rounder out of Ohio State. They're on the tackle. On second down, Richardson. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to...
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And they will finally get them as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender...
Jahmyr Gibbs! And he will score! Jahmyr Gibbs! Touchdown, Lions! What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
On the set. Big Lion.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up the 5.
It's a gain of
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5
Hurt.
at the 30-yard
Right there,
line.
right there. Hurt.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
A gain of 6.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. So from the 36, it is first and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and a yard. They'll run it here with Saquon. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 46.
From the gun, Richardson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll lead to a second down. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time.
Ready.
And it's going to bring up a third down.
65, Cat. 65. Ready.
Richardson going to look to throw. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Check.
Now Barkley. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say,
oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
if you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
17 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. He's got it inside the 5. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
First and goal.
Saquon. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Barkley. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 2.
It is second and 9.
Point it right.
Throwing is Baker. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up third down.
To throw is Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
Ready?
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Ready, go!
Now Richardson exiting the pocket right. here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked by the former Bruin out of UCLA.
And that's going to be a deflating end to what's been a really long and really good drive, Mike. I mean, the way they were moving the ball, points almost felt inevitable. But all it takes is the defense to just hunker in and make one play of their own. And now they get to head back to the sideline with that lead still intact.
The Lions call their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. That one out wide to Gibbs. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down.
Now Mayfield moving to his right. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Here's Elliott for the extra point.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
He's got it. And the Eagles will up it to a 2-point lead.
16. Lions 14. Jake Elliott taking off for Philadelphia.
Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 53 yards. And the Lions first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's Mayfield working from the pistol. Flush to his right. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal. Mayfield. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points. And you convert. Tell you what, that locker room looks a lot different now than it did a few minutes ago.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's going to let this go. Downfield for Waller. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It is a big play there for the Lions. A gain of 66 yards. Now Mayfield. And he's into the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown Lions. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead.
28. Eagles 16.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Okay, ready? 18, 5 here. Here we go, here we go.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. On the run to the right. He'll let this go for Goddard. That's the fourth time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Saker.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Second and 2.
Off the play fake. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Lions first down.
The Lions first down.
It's a toss play, left to Gibbs. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions tack on one more to their lead.
16.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Broken check.
Second down and 10.
Go check, go check. Go.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
By Jalen
Third and 10.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
Now Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on fourth down.
First and 10 at the
18
40-yard
Cardinal,
line.
18 Cardinal. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Richardson. Looking middle, and he's got ground. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully,
And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
yeah, it's not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Makes the score Lions 35, Eagles 23. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Inside the 30. And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Makes the score Lions 42, Eagles 23.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard
So
line.
1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Richardson. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Richardson. Flush to his right. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It covers 63 yards. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. He pulls it in around the 5. And is going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. They'll run with Barkley. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop up. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
And it all starts with that missed block up front. Anytime a defender is able to get upfield and vertical that far, there's just really not much you can do to stop it.
Moving outside the pocket. That is caught side of the end zone. Tatarella McMillan. Touchdown, Eagles. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Hey, alert, 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 alert! 20!
On 2nd down, Baker. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete.
The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. On the ground, this is Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
2nd down throw for Mayfield. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Gibbs with a 1st down and more. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. And that is touchdown number 25 on the year.
His kick is good.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Forced to his right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit, and as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Moving to his left. He runs with it. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often. And when they do, you got to seize the moment.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Richardson to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 4-yard line.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And a much better result here. Give him 7, and it sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, it's 3rd and 4. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these 3rd downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
1st down, and they stick with Gibbs. Up the sideline at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 84 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
56. Eagles 30.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Britton Covey now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Ready?
On the RPO, a pass taken by McMillan. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Eagles 1st down.
Go.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. So Richardson and the offense ready to go for 2. He'll look to throw. Escaping to his left. That's pulled in. And they're able to tag on the 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy is better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a handoff to Gibbs, left side. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing moves. So the Eagles will use their 1st timeout here as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in this one. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Here's a 3rd down and 4. a run here with Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. On fourth down, the Lions going to send out the All-Pro from the season ago, Jack Fox, to punt. They send Britton Covey back deep. He'll return it from the 11. Now a hit, and he lost the football.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong in these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck and things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, though, and they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. From Philadelphia, good night.